Hello and welcome. Today we've got some Dragon Age Origins.
But you can't do that.
So starting off in Ostogar, we dealt with the prisoner to get the key off of him. We're going to be surprising Alistair a lot in this run.
I did not see that coming.
So for our character, we've chosen a human rogue, and you'll see that my main weapon is a greatsword. This is a really unique build for Dragon Age Origins. It can be quite overpowered if you know what you're doing and where to put your stat points.
As you say. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
So in order to truly begin the game and become a Grey Warden, we venture out into the Kokari wilds to gather some Darkspawn blood and some ancient treaties for the Grey Wardens. As you can see, this build was fairly lacking early on, causing me to struggle with the early enemies, but we got through them. After discovering the chest that the Grey Warden treaties were stored in was destroyed, a witch came out of the wilds and berated my followers a little bit.
Well, well, what have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? You are the intruder here, I believe. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact.
I ask her to take us to her mother, who she says has kept the Grey Warden treaties safe. My followers, of course, are not very happy about that decision.
I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases.
After speaking with her mother and retrieving the treaties, we return to Duncan,
You will need that courage
along
to
with the
face
Darkspawn blood, and begin the Grey Warden
How much
ritual.
danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The knight we brung with us, Sir
Well, I hear
Jory,
about this
may as well
joining,
be
unless I
brave
like
as
it.
a robin, because he
You'll upset
immediately
again.
chickens out.
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Davith dies in the joining ritual.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife.
And Jory,
Child.
too afraid to
Had I
even
known.
try,
No turning.
is slain by Duncan.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
We take our sweep from the chalice.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
We get the funny eyes like Davith and pass out. We have a nightmare about the Archdemon and awaken to this glorious sight. Anyways, after awakening, we basically receive orders straight away telling us to head to the Tower of Ishal. Before doing so, the initial battle starts. This is one of the biggest battle cutscenes in all of gaming, and considered to be one of the best.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Archers! Hounds! For Ferelden!
Making our way to the Tower of Ishar, we see it's been infested by Darkspawn who have come up through tunnels underneath. Arriving to the top, we find an ogre and start the battle with it.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It shall be done. As you say. This is it! Injured. As in me. As in... Ooh. Oh no, you don't! I shall do it. Back! Alright, that's it! Very well.
After lighting the Tower of Ishar, we find that Loghain planned to retreat from the battle instead of fighting, leaving the Grey Wardens along with the king to die.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Apparently while all of that was going on, we were just standing there, and a couple of Darkspawn ambushed us with bows. Somehow, Morrigan's mother found us and saved us, bringing us back to her tent. Awakening to find Morrigan, we find her mother intends her to join us on our quest and accept her in the party. We find some thugs on the bridge to Lothering and convince them that it would be best for them to pay us and leave.
I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. Then take it. Oh, back, are you? We don't...
But you
There are better pastures elsewhere, you fool. Time to go.
After that, with Alistair's help, we convince their revered mother to release Sten.
You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
Help a businessman with his business.
I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man. Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes? Right, fair enough. But only you. Fair skies and fat purses, friend.
And also pick up Liliana before letting Sten out of his cage.
Shall be done. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. As you say.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now. They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be. But they failed, and I do not wish that.
Hey, no trampling my comrade.
I never liked this part.
Here. Right. All right. As you wish. Very well. Done. All right. Done. All right. That's it. On it. It's a gusher.
After finally talking to Sten again and letting him out of his cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. One would think she would send a document or an agent of her chantry, but perhaps not all humans act in such a fashion. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed?
We chat with him for a bit before going and rescuing Bode and Fennec. After speaking with Bowden, we head up to camp, which is where we'll leave this video for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you specifically want to see more Dragon Age or anything else, comment what you'd like to see. Thanks for watching the video. Hope to see you in the next one.